Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. Today, US markets fell. In fact, it was one of the worst to fall. The reason Trump has actually announced 25% tariff against Mexico and Canada. Actually, it was announced 1 month before, then it was paused for 1 month, and people thought, you know, these are some tricks by Trump to be an upper hand in a negotiation table. But yesterday he simply announced that from March 4th, so this will come into effect. He stated earlier that this kind of things may not be good for the America itself, because the prices will shoot up in America and the inflation will shoot up. So, and hence stock market may react negatively. So yesterday is one of the worst fall in 2025 for US markets. And the things are looking very, very bad. And most Asian markets are down. And the GIFT Nifty indicating more than 100-point gap down. Yesterday I said, if our market closes at the lowest point, then probably the first trading session there may be some relief rally, but usually that happens when the market open flat. But today the market is not opening flat, it's a big gap down. So that's one thing. Second thing, now this time the things are totally different. So this is definitely not a normal market for us. And if you are falling, 15%, 20% in indices, when the global markets are at all-time high, for one or the other reason, if the global markets fall for 10 to 15%, so what will happen? So will we go against the global markets and move higher, or we will fall another 5%, 10%? So the probability of falling another 5-10% is very, very high. Because our sentiment is very bad. So when the global markets are down, why? If you look at FIA selling, yesterday the data came very late. So yesterday FIAs have sold only about 500 crore. So that means that's the lowest selling in the last 1 month. But there were days when they were sold for like 1,000 crore, 2,000 crore. Still the next day market, open flat or slightly higher with positive bias. But today, why it has to open more than 100-point gap down? There is no India specific news. RBI keeps doing something good here and there. So there is the main reason why it is showing such a big gap down is mainly because of the global markets. So all is not well with our market, as I told you earlier. So we do not know where is the downside support. So maybe around 21,800. So because that is where we started in last year, right? Before the budget, I stated very clearly, so something big bang announcement has to come. So otherwise, the government has chosen to do many small good things, but that is not working out. Every good news comes, market try to go higher slightly, but then market ultimately falling. So that is what happened yesterday also. Yesterday, luckily, because of this RBI measure, reducing the risk weightage for banks for their loans to NBFCs, banking and financial stocks have done very well. Otherwise, yesterday itself, Nifty would have closed below 22,500. But today, as per GIFT Nifty indication, so Nifty is likely to open around 22,400. Right? So with this, Nifty would have fallen roughly around 4,000 points, because the high was around 26,300. So from there now it is 22,400. So that's about 3,900 point, right? So all is not well in the month of March also. Uh, so 5 months we have fallen continuously. So the sixth month, the starting itself is not looking good. But US markets tend to be very, very volatile. Today there is some inflation data is there in US. So depending upon the inflation data, so US markets may react. So we don't know how that inflation data is going to come. So anyway, so it is time to be careful, and that's what we have been saying for the last 1 month, 1.5 months. But most technical analysts are expecting some kind of a technical bounce. So everybody is waiting for the technical bounce to happen so that they can short the market. But except some intraday, uh, relief rally, so there is no meaningful, so at least the Nifty should go to 20 to 800 once, so that one can consider shorting again. So people are reluctant to short at this lower level, right? But market keeps going down. So that is why the India VIX is also not shooting up. So anyway, let us see. So we will see the price action today, and then let the open interest being built. So then today evening we will analyze for the month of March. So as I said yesterday, there are three resistances for the month of March: 20 to 800, right? And because that was the earlier support, 23 300. So that was the earlier 50% Fibonacci retracement, and 23 800. That was the earlier 100% Fibonacci retracement. So for the time being, so they are the resistances. So hope you enjoyed listening to this audio. Thank you for listening.